All right, welcome back here to Adelante Chicago. Well, she is 32 years old, has already written 7 books, if you can believe that, and received a number of awards for her up-and-coming marketing company. That's not all, there's still more. She travels the country motivating young Latinas with one word. Jackie Camacho Ruiz is joining us to tell us about her newest project. Also with her is Gabriela Rodil, who Jackie's featuring in her latest book. Welcome to the two of you. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
All right, so I gave people a little tease with the one word that you inspire people with, so you got to tell us what the word is.
The word is amazing.
Amazing, amazing. How is that inspiring so many people, not just here in Chicago, but throughout the country?
You know what, I feel like there's some magic. There's something that happens when you have a positive attitude and when you extend your heart to help other people and to create the expectation of something amazing. Yeah. If you say great, well, life is going to be great. If you say okay, well, it might be mediocre, right? But if you say amazing, all of a sudden you raise the bar for something even more incredible.
Yeah, and the thing I like about you, I actually sat next to you at an event and I was like, wow, I walked out of there just like I was on cloud 9. So you did do a good job there. You've now got a new book. It's your 7th book. And so what you've done is not only tell your story, but you're telling the stories of other Latinas like Gabriela, and we're going to touch on your story in just a second. But how did you go about picking the women that you wanted to feature?
Pure inspiration. I think that every one of the women that are featured in this book are very inspiring. They have faced an incredible amount of obstacles in their life, and they have gotten ahead. They've faced adversity, and they have found something very deep inside that allows them to keep moving forward, to inspire, and to become a vehicle of motivation for the community. And I just felt a connection with every single one of them.
Yeah, and all of them are Latinas who
Yes.
have made it far in life, including you, Gabriela. So I want you to tell us a little bit about what's in your portion of the book.
So I shared actually a very personal story. It was about my divorce around 2008. And it was a very interesting process to go through. Very honored to be chosen by Jackie, who is amazing. And I think part of the word that she uses, it's not only the word which I absolutely agree, better than okay and great, but have you noticed how she says it? I say amazing and it's okay. She said it's amazing.
It's amazing.
And you're there with her, right? So it is, and it's been a truly amazing experience and inspirational experience for me as well.
Yeah, and you, Jackie, have an amazing and inspiring story of your own. So I want you to tell it kind of how you came to be, because you know you're writing these books, but that's not all you do. Like I mentioned, you're running a marketing company, which has become sort of one of the most successful ones here in the city with the Latino community. You're going around touring the country, inspiring young Latinas, and you're actually putting together events to mentor young Latinas to be amazing one day. So run people through your story if they don't know it.
Came to the States when I was 14 years old. Didn't speak a word of English. Within 2 years, I became trilingual. I picked up English and German.
Because English wasn't enough, so German, yeah.
And my dream had always been to be an entrepreneur. So when I was 23, I launched this dream of helping other people, business owners. And I have been an entrepreneur for 9 years, which is about half of the time that I've been in the States. And what's interesting is that it's a communications agency in a language that I didn't speak, before. Right. I started a nonprofit organization in 2014 because something got activated in my heart as I was speaking around the country and around, Chicagoland. I noticed that these young Latinas have incredible stories themselves. And they're more in the process of achieving that amazing and creating and conquering fear. And I could walk away and go back to my amazing life. But I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. I want to be a conduit. And I feel like everything that I've done from business and as an author has led me to become a conduit for these young Latinas, to elevate them and to raise them to believe in themselves. And that to me, I mean, it makes, gives me the goosebumps, to know that I can be a conduit and a catalyst for them to achieve their dreams. It's something that activates my heart.
Yeah, and you just did an event not too long ago where you took some of these girls to medieval times, and I got a chance to be there with you. And you're right, because one of the things that they need to work on is that whole idea of believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it. And we heard just some incredible stories from some of those girls, and you're moving on to help them in other ways. How so?
Providing them scholarships, providing them what we call amazing experiences, taking them to places that they would never imagine to be, taking them flying on a plane where they get to experience that for the first time, doing experiences that they never imagined possible. And I think, like I said, being a conduit to those kind of experiences can only create amazing things in the community.
And hopefully down the road, those young girls will be able to be featured in your maybe 10th book down the road, right?
Volume
they'll be
10,
able to,
yes.
They'll be able to tell their story. All right, so tell us the name of the book, when it's going to be launched, and sort of give us your 30-second pitch on it.
Today's Inspired Latina, the very first book of its kind, making history here in Chicago. You can find more information on www.todayslatina.com. And we are launching it officially here in Chicago on May 21st, in just about 13-something days. And we're very, very excited. And we're going to do launches around the United States as well.
Okay, sounds good. Jackie Camacho Ruiz, always nice to have you here, young lady.
Thank you so
Very
much.
inspiring and very amazing, by the way.
Always.
See, I'm picking up the word now.